We are now at the superintendent update. Dr. Swift.
Thank you, Madam President, and trustees and members of the community. We're so pleased to see our students, staff, and families working their way, focused forward through this strong wrap-up of the spring quarter. We're delighted last week to welcome our rising 6th and 9th graders for Transition Day on Thursday. The excitement is building across classrooms and schools for many of the upcoming spring activities, lots and lots of field trips, and also looking ahead to next year. I want to give a special shout out to our school nurses in Ann Arbor Public Schools. Today is National School Nurse Day. We don't need a dedicated day to show our appreciation to our school nurses. They are valued members of the team and they support our whole child health, wellness, learning and growth of our students, and they support our staff and families. Our school nurses are often the first person that a student thinks to see when they don't feel well or they've been hurt at school. They are a critical resource when a parent or staff member has important health questions. School nurses provide a wealth of real-time support, guidance, and compassion each day. They share knowledge and information, reassure in critical moments, and focus their efforts on supporting academic learning, growth, and a healthy life for our students. I think a lot of folks don't realize the number of students in our schools who are on specialized health plans, and our school nurses are there supporting them every day. During yet another COVID-impacted year, our school nurses have been on the front lines and continued to work on that testing, contact tracing, vaccination efforts throughout these 2 challenging years. And even this past week, with the highest number of cases we've seen throughout the 2+ years, our nurses are still in there supporting. So I just want to give them our heartfelt thank you and gratitude for all of their work and support. As you heard from our APISA member, and thank you, APISA, for sharing this evening, May is Asian Pacific Islander South Asian American Heritage Month. This month is observed each year in May to honor and celebrate the many rich contributions that generations of Asian Americans, Native Hawaiians, Pacific Islanders, and South Asians have made to American history, society, and culture. The celebration provides a wonderful opportunity to listen and learn more about the rich diversity within AAPI communities and in our own Ann Arbor community and throughout the country. And I just want to give a special shout out for the efforts on literacy and on the library collections. That is a particularly important area that we're so grateful to be able to develop in. May is also Jewish American Heritage Month. It's a time to recognize and honor the rich contributions of Jewish Americans to the development of our nation. The story of American was written, in part, by Jewish Americans fueled by resilience and hope for a better future, free from bigotry and bias towards any ethnic group or nationality. We're looking ahead to the summer of 2022. We are thrilled once again to offer summer learning opportunities for our families. Trustees, Mr. Cluley's going to bring that up so folks can just see right where to go on the website if they're interested in summer learning opportunities. We have some options from which to choose. Summer learning encompasses all of the academic content areas, and our programs are designed for elementary, middle, and high school special education and English learners. We also continue to offer specialized intervention and support programs by invitation. These families have already received those invitations. We're excited that our SISS summer focused programs have robust enrollment. Trustees, check this out. 199 students in the extended year program, 110 students in the intensive reading program, 100 students in the summer academy, which makes a total to date of 409 students already committed to participating in this additional SISS supported learning time. Families will find information, and Andrew is just scrolling so that you can see all of the areas that you can go into for tons of opportunities, both academic and enrichment, music, and all of the content areas. So we invite folks to check that out, and we hope to see those who are interested in one of our summer programs. Summer enrichment, you know, they say it is always summer at Rec and Ed. That's one of their sayings. And registration is now open. Here's where it is, trustees, right on the Rec and Ed front page of the website. We're inviting campers to have fun, form friendships, find new talents, and gain confidence with the summer they won't forget. The possibilities are endless, and it's art and science, music, chess, robotics, drama, sports, and many other types of camps are available. Summer Camp 2022 will be in person, and the AAPS COVID health and safety protocols will be followed. There are scholarship opportunities. Every year we scholarship around $250,000 worth of Rec and Ed classes for our families, so we invite folks to just reach out so that we can get you signed up. They are using a new software package called ePact, and parents, we believe, will really love this because they only have to update their information, not completely re-enter it every time. So that'll be a time saver for busy parents, and it'll give you an opportunity to sign any new waivers as you're registering for your summer camp classes. We are on the search for before and after school program staff. Trustees, as you're well aware, because we've kept folks updated, we have about 10 months ago realigned hourly rates and pay for our workers. As you know, trustees, that has not generated the number of candidates that we need to open classes. So we have recently redesigned to include a 30-hour week, which would mean that we could include benefits, and that is generating some interest. So the good news is we are seeing more interest with the redesigned positions. In this week's A2 Schools podcast, we discuss the vigorous efforts that are in progress during May to add talented and committed team members for our before and after school teams. Our Rec and Ed team is recruiting. The names of the jobs, there are several, but in particular now, program directors and childcare assistants / noon supervisors. That is both going to support our schools during the day. Our schools sometimes need more help during the day, as one of our commenters noted. That is true. So we are hiring for these redesigned positions and also for the traditional childcare positions, if that's more attractive to folks. These positions do include healthcare, retirement, competitive wages. Folks are part of an organized employee group, and opportunities for promotion and advancement. In addition to the podcast, Andrew is showing you where you can click in and actually see the virtual information session. And we can go to the session if you like right now, trustees. I think you already volunteer for the district, but there's where it is. And so that Recording will give all of the basic information. They also spend some time answering questions from those who attended on last Tuesday. I know that a lot of people who see us and hear us on Wednesday night may not personally be interested in a child care before and after school care position, but I bet every one of us has a sphere of influence. So I'm just asking this evening, put it out on your network. We want to announce the opening of school-based before and after care programs. We want to do that sooner rather than later. So thank you for your help with that endeavor. As I shared earlier, we will update our COVID-19 case dashboard on Friday, as we do every week. Last week, we recorded the highest weekly total of cases for the school year so far. I was in touch today with folks, and it looks like this week will be even higher, trustees. So these cases represent individuals who were on our school campus during their infectious period. Unfortunately, we continue to see outbreaks across schools. So we just know all of the directions by heart. All of us do, is remain home when symptomatic, use that school-based and home testing. We are supporting with both, trustees, both the testing at school with the help of our nurse and also sending test kits home. We know that universal masking has supported and limited the spread in buildings, and we will continue with that universal indoor masking. We are excited to be in person for spring activities and ceremonies. We are having to watch the rate by which we fill large auditoriums, and we understand that that is a concern, and yet we are excited to come together and celebrate our students, their achievements, their performances, their continuation and graduation, their success for this school year. We want to do that, though, while also maintaining an environment that is as safe as possible for our students, staff, families, and community during these end-of-year celebrations. Our Ann Arbor Public Schools mask mandate remains in place for all of the end-of-year indoor activities. I know a lot of our schools are scheduling outdoor activities so that folks can have a little more space there to enjoy the ice cream socials, etc. But regardless of the venue, whether it's here or whether it is at EMU for our graduations or other locations, the properly worn mask will be required of all students, staff, and spectators. Keeping our schools fully open for in-school, student learning, enrichment activities, and fourth quarter spring celebrations while maintaining the safest in-school environment, that is our top priority. We are focused on a strong finish to the 21-22 school year. As I wrap up this superintendent's update, I want to give a special shout out to our Ann Arbor Public Schools team. Last week was Teacher Appreciation Week. We recognized that, but I want to give a special shout out to our teachers, our paraeducators, our support staff, and school leaders. I know it has been an exhausting and challenging year, and we want to give a shout out to our parents and our community members and our students. It's been a challenging year for everyone. I want to thank you for everything you do every day to support our students, our families in this Ann Arbor community. Trustees, I appreciate the opportunity to offer the superintendent's update, and thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Swift.